What's up everyone? Day 36 of the SFM video challenge, and just last night just got off a mastermind call with a group of friends, and one of the questions that was asked was, how do you know when you're successful? So I'd like everyone to actually put down their answer in the comments section below. It was asked of me, and it's a very difficult question to be able to ask. When would you know you're actually successful? Because success is just not when you actually hit something. For me, success is just going from one thing to the next, and everything that you do will eventually lead to something successful, and depends on how you perceive something as being a success. For me, I reckon the ultimate success would be to walk down the street one day, have someone recognize you and say, "Hi Peter, thank you, because of you I've done well in my life." For me, that's something valuable, and that would be, how I perceive as something, as what I'm doing to be quite successful, because I'm getting out there and providing people with value and knowledge, and helping them with their businesses. So in today's talk, it's on holding on to your ego. And for holding on to your ego starts for when you were first born. It's that perceived identity that you have of yourself, and it's in your mind as to how you perceive yourself. So you can be quite confident and well-spoken, and you can think of quite a few things that come into your mind of how you actually perceive yourself. Whether you're confident, not confident, your likes, dislikes, everything all play into your actual ego. And it's how others perceive you as well, and how you think people perceive you will give you that sense of your actual ego, and your personality, your thoughts, mannerisms, beliefs all tie into your actual ego. And how do you feed your ego? So for some, you can be, whether it's having riches, or whether it's buying luxury items, going on luxury cruises, visiting multiple countries. For some, it's spending money on luxury cruises, spending money going out shopping and buying expensive clothes, jewelry, and expensive cars. And that could tie into their actual ego, and they've got to keep fueling that ego by going out and buying more items. Take, for example, advertising, because in advertising, they all target people's egos, and in most adverts, take, for example, skincare. It's a great one to use as an example, because you see in an actual advert, you'll see someone with wrinkles, and then all of a sudden they add the miracle cream, and then all of a sudden they're much younger once again, and then that ties into your actual brain as thinking, oh wow, I need this miracle cream because I need to look younger. It's part of my persona. I need to look younger. And that's how advertisers use our actual persona, our ego, as something that they can tie their advertising in to help drive sales. So with that in mind, what's your ego? What do you do to nurture your actual ego? For me, I used to be, I still am, quite self-confident, and I'll go out there and actually mingle and speak to people. That's all part of my ego. I used to be pretty arrogant, and I wouldn't actually want to talk to people unless they're worth talking to. I'm more open now and wanting to go out there and speak to people. But at one stage, I had my mind as part of my actual ego is I didn't want to associate with quite a few people, and I'm still quite reluctant to bring people into my inner circle unless I'm confident that there's someone that should be in my circle. So for some, they might see me as pretty arrogant, and I can sometimes come across quite arrogant maybe to certain people. I think that I'm perfectly fine the way I am, but each to their own. And it's well worth going through and looking at your actual ego. Damn flies. It's well worth looking at your actual ego and just taking self-inventory of it, and look at the way that you perceive yourself and how others perceive yourself. Write down a list of what you perceive yourself as, whether you're a confident person, whether you're someone that's artistic, whether you're someone that is outgoing, whether you're someone that is a go-getter, whether you're someone with a bright, sparkly attitude, or whether you're just someone that is depressed and not really thoughtful for other people's emotions. Write down a whole list of your actual ego, and then have that on one side of a piece of paper. Then and then draw a line straight down the middle of that piece of paper, and then on the other side, write down how others perceive me, and then look at approaching someone, whether it's a family member or a friend, that will give you unbiased opinion of what they see you as, whether you're a confident person, or whether you're someone that they get along with really well, and whether they think you get along with other people. And then draw the two together and see how people perceive you and how you perceive others, and see how that all ties in, and see how you can look at improving your actual life by perceiving life in a different mindset. Once you completed that list, take a look at your ego list and see how both areas tie in for one another, and see different improvements that you can make with your actual ego. You may find that if you change a few things, it may open a few more doors in your life and give you more opportunities that may be out there for you to grow and to become quite successful in life. With that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch everyone for tomorrow's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much.